and we are live from the OmCast. Welcome or welcome back, depending on if you've been with us before. I'm Omni, with the OmCast. Today we're talking about March Madness, the sensation of March, I guess, even though the big games are in April. So we got round one and two recaps coming at you here. Um, so I want to start with something very, very important to me, as my champion almost lost the first game they played. Um,
I
Sienna,
feel like most people.
I feel like Sienna was a good 16 seed, like you said in Chats Weber. Um, I know,
Duke played like crap though. Duke played terribly.
yeah, but then they came back
And I
and
think
won. The mouse matters in the end. Is that they won.
yeah, the number one overall seed had to come back
So
and
did
win over
Michigan.
a
So did
16
so
seed.
did Michigan. Michigan played like
No,
crap
the
against
fuck
their
they did
game,
not.
their first game.
No,
Everyone said
every other
No.
top seed was
every
not losing going in
everyone
five
said
minutes.
Michigan was going to lose to St. Louis, and then they didn't.
Yes, I did.
That's how
I was one of those people.
that's how confident people were in Michigan losing. I just want to say
He was
that.
winning at half against Howard.
I will say every
They were
other
winning
one
at
seed was
half.
winning at half. Duke was not. Duke was not
Okay, well
winning
they
until
won.
like
Winning
Look at the
at
final
half
score.
against
Look at the
St.
final
Louis,
score.
too.
They won.
yeah.
Yeah, they won by 6.
I'm telling you, Duke is not that
Sienna.
good. Duke's overrated.
I'm just saying I have Duke as a champion.
Yeah,
So
because they're overrated. Or so did
I'm
everyone
gonna,
else.
I'm gonna, I'm gonna stick with Duke.
Hell, Duke should have been out first round.
They really should have.
Well, they weren't, so cry.
They weren't, but they really should have.
No, they should have. They weren't. And I
Nah,
still
shoulda,
have
woulda,
them
coulda.
going.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
But can I just say, with Ohio State getting out in the first round, hail to the victors.
This Michigan fan, I gotta get off this
Yeah.
podcast, bro. I can't stand Michigan or the Michigan fans. This is public knowledge, by the way. We all know this. I'm pretty sure we do,
Yep.
at least. Um,
Been a Michigan fan for life.
yeah. But that Ohio State game, I did have Ohio State over TCU, and I was just dead wrong in that one.
Yeah, no,
To be fair, it was a good game up until the last shot. They had a timeout.
I got like 2 or 3
Not a
games
basketball
wrong
coach.
in the entire first round, and the Ohio State one was like the first game of the entire tournament. I got it wrong, but I was like, I was pretty good after that.
Yeah, you actually had you had a perfect South, didn't you? A perfect West or something like that.
I did. I would still have a perfect South if fucking Iowa didn't clutch up,
I had
Yeah,
a
I don't
perfect
know what
Midwest.
happened with that one.
because the one seeds are all overrated.
Oh, speaking of upsets, how about that High Point upset?
Dude, I'm telling.
Yeah,
I called
bro,
it.
I'm
Called
I'm,
it. I
I'm a
called
little
it.
I'm a little pissed about that one. I'm not even gonna lie with you,
I had
I'm-
Yeah, they
Wisconsin
won
winning
by
that one
1
too.
point too.
Yeah,
bro.
by
Like
1 point
actually,
as
like
well.
we could have done, but what? You know what? It's fine. It's in the
Happens.
past now. It's fine. We'll get them next year. We won't, but we'll get them next year.
something like
No.
that.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, can you see
Right.
it? He's gotta focus up.
No.
Oh, there it is.
No,
There it is. There's Wisconsin losing. Yeah, there we go. You want to see my VCU upset too?
No.
Okay. Oh, because it's right there. Oh,
I don't know who you just showed, but
Okay.
I have to watch back
oh,
the
and
post.
Texas A&M.
What?
I picked A&M too.
I don't know what my bracket does. I can't log in at ESPN. That's weird.
Oh, I picked
Um,
Texas too.
The only upsets I picked were South Florida beating whoever they were playing.
Louisville.
Yeah.
In this bracket, I picked Louisville to win.
Dude,
I
I
have
did
him.
not
I have
pick
him losing to Michigan State.
Oh yeah, I got the initial pick wrong, but I somehow managed to predict that Purdue would beat Miami. I don't know what happened, but I did predict that one.
Yay.
Well, yeah, it's in Indiana. It's in Indiana. A school from Indiana ending Miami, Florida season.
Yeah. You ain't lying.
I did
Yeah.
the same thing. I picked Missouri, and then I still predicted that Purdue was gonna win it, but I picked Missouri first.
Mizzo.
So,
But yeah,
I picked
I'm.
Miami, Ohio. I picked Miami, Ohio to go to the Sweet 16. My Midwest is not good.
Yeah.
But everything else is actually really freaking good for me.
Can we just take a second to look at the points for our OmCast bracket?
Dude, do I even have a bracket in that? I don't think I do.
Yeah, you did yours through Rocco.
Yeah. Does it say
I don't
Michigan?
even. I
champion?
don't even know. I can't even see. I
Does it
can't
say
even
Michigan's
see
champion?
ours.
Because I don't think we actually
Yeah,
saved
you
the
have
picks.
you have
that we
Michigan
Oh,
as
saved.
champion.
I'm in last. Never mind. I'm in last. This is terrible.
I wish I could see. Why is my
Up
ESPN not letting me
until-
log in?
Up until like Sunday evening, I was at like a 94% correct ratio, and then Florida lost.
I'll do it
They
today.
dropped me all the way down to like a 70%.
I'm at like 30.
They are not flow riding into the Sweet 16.
Nor are
Yeah,
you.
my Final Four was all number 1 seeds. and-
Well, what do you mean? What? What does that even mean? I'm not even in the tournament. I don't even go to
Exactly.
a D1 school.
Elijah's doing everything to be right. I swear. He'll prove that point one way or another, and he will do it. He will probably eat your family if he needs to, but he will prove his point. Don't look
give
at
me
me
any
like that.
ideas.
Don't. I'm not. I should just stop talking. Yeah. I'm quite upset about the Ohio State one. I actually that was quite dehumanizing. But you know what's even worse?
Oi, Yui. Oi, Yui.
Hey,
I
honestly,
got a cup of water.
it's my fault for picking Ohio State on my birthday. They never won on my birthday.
You know what's worse than these accents we're doing? And I'm gonna just say two things,
Not-
and I'm just moving
My
on.
butcher accent was
I'm not
good.
doing an accent.
I thought you were doing a Weber accent.
Georgia Bulldogs.
I'm doing my
um,
tired voice.
That's all I'm gonna say on the matter. Do not speak to me for the next 24 hours after this video is recorded.
Why?
Now hear me out. They're a football school.
I'm still a Bulldogs fan, and I root for my boys to
Okay,
win.
but their football would absolutely destroy St. Louis's football.
Well, yeah. And they should have
Does
destroyed Ole
St.
Miss
Louis
too.
even
You
have
know
a
how that
football
ended.
team? Does St. Louis even have a D1 football team?
I don't even know.
I have no clue.
But I'm gonna
Doesn't
agree with
matter.
him just for the
They
sake
get
of being
destroyed
right.
anyway.
Yeah, I mean Georgia is definitely like known for football. I mean, they back-to-back national champions. That's really the only thing They're not saying the only thing, but like they're definitely one of the biggest football schools more than a basketball school. I don't really know
You
if
know
there's a big school for all four sports.
Well,
Well,
I
in
guess
Michigan State?
Michigan and Michigan State.
if Michigan
it's
State
like-
was
it's like
good
as
at
a-
football, they would because they're good at hockey. They're decent at baseball, and they're
I
good
mean,
at
the
obviously they're
thing-
good at basketball.
the thing is though, Michigan State's not honestly like that. Okay, hot take, I guess, if you want. But Michigan State's not actually that bad of a football team.
You're probably
They
not
didn't win a
wrong.
bowl game.
You're probably not wrong, but they play in the Big Ten, so they're
Oh,
gonna lose.
yes.
They're not good for Big Ten.
They're not going to win
I
the Big
mean,
Ten in a
yes,
while.
but,
Yeah.
but I'm
They can't win a
saying,
Big
but I'm
Ten
saying in
game.
the grand scheme of things, in terms of just football teams, they're not a bad team. Like
You're really probably not wrong.
And you know what? I will admit it.
Yo.
I am a neutral fan between Michigan and Michigan State, so I frankly don't care. But I will admit that both of them are good, like 4-sport round teams. So
Eh.
that's fine. I mean, Michigan
Eh.
State more so than Michigan, but
Yeah,
Point still
I'd
stands.
have to say Michigan's baseball's kind of, but
Both hockey teams are
Good
pretty good
cheeks.
though. Obviously, because
Michigan and
it's
Michigan
the
State
state of
hockey
it's
teams are
the
like some of the most
state of
competitive hockey
Michigan.
teams out there.
There's like
Yeah.
4 Michigan schools that are ranked in the hockey right now.
I know Western Michigan is really good.
Western Michigan's defending
yes.
champs.
Yeah. So.
yeah, so there's defending champs.
But they can't even see it. I don't have it out, but I do have this. No shade to anybody, but I do have this. Just so happen to own that. But yeah, I he's pulling out the helmet again. Wait,
Where's yours?
If I start flipping out in a second,
how they all got helmets but me?
Why? Oh, is yours behind? Yours is behind.
it's always behind.
What, his Pistons game?
Yeah, where they're
Pistons
going.
is OT right now.
Oh my gosh, it is OT.
You're going to overtime.
All right, back to March Madness. Back to March Madness.
the hell?
I guess we should make our picks for the Sweet 16. Just kind of give it a little rebound here. So I'm gonna read this off, and y'all just tell me what you think. Duke or St.
Duke.
John?
Duke.
Duke. Michigan State or UConn?
Michigan State.
UConn.
Michigan State.
I want to say Michigan State, but I'm gonna go UConn.
Even though I have UConn as my champion, but I want Michigan State to win.
Oh yeah, that
Okay.
me.
Iowa or Nebraska?
I want MSU to win, but UConn's
Okay.
got it.
Iowa,
Give
Nebraska.
me
This
give
is
me
fun.
Nebraska.
This
Please.
shouldn't
Give
be a
me
matchup. Nebraska.
Please.
I can't tell you how much I want to watch this game. This is gonna be cinema. Cornmageddon. Like
So, Nebraska and Iowa.
Yeah.
They need to start off the game with a ceremonial punt,
they do. They really do.
because that's all their football teams are good at.
It really is.
Shut up, man. I know my team's like that.
All right, Illinois or Houston?
I'm gonna take Illinois.
I'm
on
taking
this one.
Houston.
I'm really.
I'm taking Houston.
I don't remember who I had.
I am leaning toward Illinois. I'm gonna go Illinois.
All right,
I have both of them go into this part, so.
Arizona or Arkansas?
Arizona.
Arizona. That's a good
Arizona.
no-brainer.
Arizona.
Texas or Purdue? Going with Purdue. This is...
Hear me out, guys.
Screw it. Give me Texas.
Yes, hear me out.
Texas has
Give-
been. Texas
Hear me
has
out.
been freaking my entire bracket.
It's
give-
gonna continue. How far do you have Purdue going, Elijah?
give
I
me
have
Te-
Purdue going to the next round.
Give me Texas.
I mean,
Give me
you know, what?
Texas.
I just like screw it because I chose Gonzaga over Purdue in my actual bracket. So give me Texas, so I get at least that part correct.
Yeah, what
Then
we're done.
Give me Purdue.
Give me the BMO.
All right. This is my this
Oh,
one might
missing
cause
that.
some controversy. Michigan or Alabama?
Alabama.
Hail.
I hate to say it.
I
Michigan.
Yep.
I find it very hard to take Alabama here.
Yeah, I just
Michigan
gotta
has
say.
done nothing to prove me wrong this entire.
Yeah. Not because Alabama's bad.
Listen,
It's just.
I have Michigan going to the title game, so I gotta root for them. But I also have Duke winning
Yeah.
that whole thing.
I'm still sitting with my prediction that the Michigan chokes it in the Final Four Elite Eight.
Whatever. They make it.
I have
though.
them
They make
actually.
it.
I have Alabama.
You're gonna
actually
make it,
for
yeah.
This, so I'm sticking with my Alabama pick on this.
Going with Bama.
Well,
And then
Michigan
lastly,
because-
Tennessee or Iowa State. Iowa State.
Go Vols!
In-
They're gonna get their ass kicked.
In my bracket, I've got Iowa State moving on. So
I do,
I'm gonna
I
stick
I
do.
with
got
that
Iowa
one.
State.
Yeah. That just. I feel like some of these matchups like Nebraska and Iowa shouldn't exist. Like, let's be real here. That's gonna be a Nebraska
No,
win.
No, I think Nebraska deserves to be there.
I'm talking about.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
talking
but
about
he's saying
Iowa.
What do you
doesn't
mean?
work.
What do you mean Nebraska and Iowa shouldn't have?
Iowa should be playing right now.
No, they're not.
Iowa should have been out.
Yeah,
Well,
Iowa
Florida
should not be
should've played
playing.
better.
Florida should have played better. Yeah.
Again, shoulda, woulda, coulda.
They shouldn't have been losing at halftime.
I'm just saying, Nebraska's gonna take that one. Iowa should not be in this competition, this bracket right now.
Dude, I mean, but that's
Okay,
like a, that's,
I won't
telling
be
you, that's a
surprised
rivalry.
though. Like to be
Iowa's
honest,
gonna
though,
play harder.
Yeah, I was like, to be honest, I hate to go against like my own teams like this. I would not be surprised if
The thing is though, like
Iowa does. If Iowa does win, I wouldn't be surprised.
Iowa has not been to the Sweet 16 since in this century. They have not been since '99, and Nebraska's never even won a tournament game until this year. Neither team has anything to lose.
True.
The only thing that they want is to beat this other team now.
Yeah.
This would be like if Michigan and Michigan State were playing. Like if they didn't have a Sweet 16 run every other year.
Basically-
Like they,
Right.
they,
basically, they're fighting.
only-
They're fighting to lose the
yeah.
next game. They're fighting to lose the next game.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying.
I wouldn't even be so sure about that. I do Nebraska in the Final Four.
Honestly,
I have,
with Florida being out, I kind of can see it happening.
I mean,
I can
100%.
kinda
Almost
see it.
comparable.
I can kind of see it.
I mean, like,
Unless
to
it's
be it real,
Houston.
I have Alabama going to the Final Four, so I can't even be talking. So I mean,
Well, it's better than I have Iowa State. I have Iowa State beating St. Louis to go to this Final Four.
No.
My Midwest is like my only area here
Yeah, that's messed up.
screwed up.
How is the Pistons gonna go? By the way, Weber, like you've been leaning into your border like for the last like 2 minutes. Like you gotta like stand up.
Lean backwards. bro.
Yeah,
Lean like a
your
rock
face
bottom.
has been covered by the border for like a bit.
The entire episode.
No, not that.
Oh,
No,
just-
not that long. Might be a bit up there. It's okay. It's okay, Weber. We'll make it work.
Yeah, Piston.
Yeah. Well,
About that.
live game update. How's it going?
Not good.
It's 126 to 123 right
That's not terrible.
Not good.
That's a 3.0. That's still a one-score game.
now.
Wait, what'd you say?
but we just fouled them and we just lost the ball because of a steal.
It's okay. It's okay. It's just the Hawks.
You know what? No one here pays attention to this, but I just want to bring light to this because.
No, I do not pay attention
WNBA.
to the WNBA.
Nope, I'm not at all
Cricket.
talking about the WNBA. I'm talking about the PBA for 2 seconds. Now listen
Oh.
to this.
How
The
far ahead of me are
PBA
you?
finally made they made history for the wrong reason.
Hey, they
Boog
touching
Kroll-
balls.
Boog Kroll versus Marshall Kent. It is the lowest scoring finals match in the history of the PBA. 152 to
I could've beat
136.
To 130
Yeah,
to
that's a
116.
What a defensive matchup.
In bowling.
In bowling, that was
Bowling
really
defense.
defensive. But I mean, like
I bowled that
Boog was
before.
the number 1 seed. Marshall Kent was the number 2 seed. Marshall Kent ended up winning with a 152 to Boog's 136. Boog, I'm sorry, but what the hell happened to you? You proceeded to now throw 300 at the USBC Masters. What are you doing? Anyway, sorry. That's the only like random news I got that I just watched from the Indiana Classic. That is crazy to me, and I had to say they made history for the wrong reason. So, you're
Lige,
welcome.
you look faded, Lige. You just sat there for a whole minute just staring to the camera like,
Wait, his camera's on?
look at his camera's on. What?
My camera's been on since long.
Everyone's
joined
We
us.
always have our
are
camera
bro.
on, yeah.
Everyone's
Hold on.
cameras are
It's
on.
been a minute since he's been on the show, guys. Just getting used to it.
Oh, his video was disabled.
Why is this video disabled?
Oh. Why did I do that?
Oh well.
Anyway,
And now
other
back to our
any
regularly scheduled program.
any other
I'm back on ranch.
closing thoughts before we end this actually for once short episode that stayed under 20 minutes?
I got nothing else. So
I could make this not 20 minutes.
And that's where you're gonna get cut out. That's where you're gonna be disconnected.
And the video is being disabled again.
He's
Why?
losing.
What's wrong with my video?
I don't know. I don't remember why I did that.
Weber, you got anything to say?
I'm back.
are you though?
No.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
He'll be back
Everyone
eventually.
say bye. Bye. Have a great time. Flashback.
I had a good time.
Flashback.
Bye,
to
have a great
moments
time.
before.
Oh my gosh.
Moments before.
I
insert-
forgot that was
insert-
in there.
I said bye. Have a great time.
Get yourself a
bye,
handy
so you-
daddy. Get yourself a handy daddy. Get yourself a handy daddy.
Get yourself a handy daddy.
You thought that was gonna be louder, didn't you?
Nah, it's more going for quality of like you could hear it really well.
Really well.
It sounded the same,
Okay.
just a little closer.
Peace.
And now Hussein's taking over. Give it up for
Uh,
Hussein.
Yo,
Oh,
roommate
yay.
appearance.
Why does he have that? What?
Whatever, I got something to show you.
Uh-oh.
We still recording?
Yeah, we are still recording, by the
should
way.
Should this be on
Okay.
air, bro?
He comes out,
This
just
is what
pants her
editing-
down.
This is what Premiere Pro's for.
Oh, I actually use fire though.
Oh, hold
That's
on.
actually dope.
Ow.
Uh-oh.
He hit his leg. Where'd you even
You know
get
the
that,
leg
Lige?
that you-
I gotta know where you got that.
Meyer.
No other closing thoughts other than that. I think go Tigers, have a good season. Start off the season hot, pace Scooble. Beat the Dodgers. Doesn't matter
That's
who they are. Just don't beat the Dodgers. Just don't lose to the Dodgers at all.
Beat San Diego. Please, I need
Yeah,
you to.
too. Other than that,
Did you not get Please do not get swept in the opening thing again.
I don't know what else to say.
Well. thank you
Well, in
guys for joining
10
another episode,
seconds, I
man.
might have something to say. I'm sure Lodge already has it. Oh, never mind. It was called.
Yeah, there's a timeout.
Well, thank you guys for being here for another episode of the OmCast.
Oh, as it just turns off as we're doing a closing statement. Hold on.
Is over. See, I got you, bro. We'll catch you whenever March Madness is over. I assume we'll do some sort of recap once it's. So stay tuned for one of those.
Sorry, Vanderbilt.
Bang!
Mazel tov.
Bye. Have a great time.
Be able to
Take
get
yourself a handy day.